Hello friends, in this video I am going to tell about why should we need to create a separate class for the test. Normally we have our original classrooms where we are having the meetings to conduct the classes, and we are also ask the students to post the assignments, and that is a regular routine we are doing inside the class using the classwork option. Okay, so now when coming to the test, okay, I just the best suggestion is actually we can just create a separate class for the test. Why should we need a separate classes? In the regular classes we have all the assignments, day-to-day assignments, some other work, homework they will give, or whatever the work they give to them, the students will be keep on posting in the classroom. Okay, but now the test actually we wanted to have, as we enter in our mark sheet, as we enter in our mark register, we always have a mark register to just enter the CAA 1, CAA 2, their model exam marks, and all those things to get into the final internal assessment marks. So to the same way how I can replicate a mark register, I can just have to create a new classroom for the test. So we have to, as usual, we create a class using the create class option in the Google Classroom, create a new class and get a code and send the students and ask them to join the test class also. Okay, and then once they join the class, they will be able to answer the test you are posting in. So here I just have shown you, I had posted 3 different tests, test 1, test 2 and test 3 in the class, and this is the class stream. Here there is no need for the meeting of the class, because this is not a regular class where I am going to have the regular classes. It is only the test, so there is no need to create a meeting at all. So I didn't create any meeting link, only the class code is enough. The students can join the class to answer the tests. Okay, so I have just made a 3 different tests, test 1, test 2 and test 3, and I have sample people. I have 2 people in my class, and these students have answered the test also after logging into the class. Okay, now the main thing is, let me focus on the grades. Okay, so when you are having a separate class for the test alone, naturally what happens, all the test marks, test 1, test 2, test 3, everything get collected as a single sheet, as we do in our mark register. Okay, so when the semester ends or the whole year ends, how many tests we keep, we can sum up the grade for the student wise. Okay, so just I have shown an example of 2 students. They are having the 3 different tests, and this is just like a mark sheet how it is showing over here. This is my subject. Okay, one subject I can just have the subject wise mark register as we do in our regular mark registers. Okay, so here 3 tests have been done by the 2 students, and I have graded the students also, and they have got some marks also here. So the marks of test 1, test 2 and test 3 are over here, and now this is the overall grade. This overall grade will give you the first student has got 84% as overall performance, and second student has got 80% as the overall performance. So this will help us to find out the overall performance of the students in the test, so that we can get the progress of the student. Okay, and this is the class average, how the class is performing in the particular subject. Okay, so now here this overall grade, normally we don't get this overall grade in our grade sheet. For that, what you have to do, you have to go to the settings. Okay, go to the settings, and then here we have to go to this grading system, where I have to give the option. There are 3 different options are there. Okay, no overall grade, total points and weighted by category. Okay, so now here there is no overall grade was there. Okay, so now I have to just give us a total points. Okay, if I gives the total points, and then you see, and also I can make this overall grade visible to the students. Okay, and then I am just saving the option. Okay, and just giving the total points, and then I am setting the students. Okay, and then I am just saving. Now we can see the settings have been saved, and then here we can see now how to remove this. Suppose this option is not necessary, we have just to go to the no overall grade. Okay, and then save. Now you can see overall grade has been removed. That's it. Okay, so just I am repeating for the convenience. There are 3 options over here in the grading section. There are 3 different options: no overall grade, total points, and weighted by category. Suppose if we give no overall grade, we cannot see the overall grade, only the total points will be visible. Okay, so I have to set as the total points, and then if I save the option, you can also make the grade visible to the students or not as we wish. I am making it visible to the students. Okay, and then save the option. So this will give the overall grade option, that's all. Okay, so this is how we can just create a look like an mark sheet where we can enter the marks as per our subjects in our mark register. Hope this may be helpful for us to conduct the tests regularly. And one more thing is that once the test is over, we can archive the class. That is the option archive class we have seen in the previous videos. Once the test is over, after 1 month you are going to open the test. Okay, so till then we can archive the class, and the class will be in the backup, and then we can restore the class, and then we can update the class by the grade. Okay, so this is the way the archive helps you to close the classes whenever not needed, because regular classes we often it has to be open, it need not be archived. But when we are creating the classes for the test, when the test comes we can restore the class, when the test and the grading is over we can archive the class. Okay, so hope this will be helpful for you to just to create a mark sheet like arrangement for subject wise for the CIAs you are conducting, and this will helpful to get the overall grade of the student also. Thanks for watching.